Every week when I sit down to write, whether it be this weekly message or indeed a sermon, and look at the blank page, there's a moment of real fear. What if there's nothing left in the tank? What if what I write is really, really banal drivel? Each week, as we've gone through this COVID journey, as I stared at that blank page, God has always answered me and given me something. Now, I hope you found them helpful on whatever level you needed them to help. But the reality still remains for me. I fear the blank page, but I still look at it and I still trust in God. Now, fear is a natural human emotion. How we dance with it speaks about our resilience. We fear the unknown because life is a gift that we'd like to embrace forever. Now, we can either give into that fear and do naught, or embrace it and live fully so that we might live in others as well. Because you see, fear, once mastered, will be our friend in that it helps us to see what's truly important. So I've got to admit to you today, I am fearful. I am fearful about what our society will look like after the COVID cloud has lifted and we see what's been going on in the background. I'm fearful about what passes as politics and political discussion in our nation today. I have real fear for the future of the NHS. I'm fearful for the future of the church. I'm fearful for those living with long COVID. And I'm fearful for those who are living with the fear of COVID and may never leave their dens, bear like, believing that hibernation is safer than living. And yet, Jesus says, do not fear. And then I breathe. You see, Jesus is telling us we need not fear. Be concerned, but never fear. The difference between the two is hope. Hope is the thing which moves us from, I'm never looking at a blank screen again, to here is another message, such as it is, for another week. Hope says, yes, I am concerned about this, whatever this is, but it will not limit my living, nor anyone else's. So COVID has made me concerned about many things. Do not fear, Jesus says. Acknowledge it. Trust in me. Trust in hope. And keep living and trusting and serving in my way. The reality is that there are challenges before us as people, as a church, and as a nation. We have changed, so to our church and our society. Our mission is to take courage and strength and hope and witness to justice and righteousness and to speak truth to power, to feel when things are not right and just, and to turn that into action wherever and however we are. Once mastered, fear will enable us to embrace the present and the future and live God's prayer of justice for all. Otherwise, our fear will keep us in dens of nostalgia, which offers hope to none. What is your fear? Bring it to God In Christ Jesus, who is love, hope, joy, and peace, and hope, and breathe, and live. God bless you.